You're the leader of the National Front. People do not want
I was
you here.
perfectly prepared to anonymously film it, but silly boy here is trying to disrupt their rally.
He's the leader of the National Front. I really don't think people want him here filming people.
Yeah, the issue is that there's nothing in place stopping him
make
from
sure.
being here.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
There's also nothing legally stops him filming anymore.
Sure.
Now, I appreciate that might upset some people, but he has a right to be like other people.
Sure.
As long as no disturbance is caused, I have no reason to get involved, you know what I mean?
So there's going to be a Section 5 dispersal notice in place for this area from Chief Inspector Fisher, and a part of that is directed for you to disperse and leave the area.
Your police force said the right of the press to freely report and protest is no less important than the right to protest itself. As a member of the press, free press, I'm free to report my journalism unless you want to control who can report. Is that so? You're here from the Metropolitan Police Force to control who can make reports and who can do journalism, are you? No. Is that what you're here for today? So explain then. But you are here. That's what you're saying.
Tommy, what's your intentions about being here today?
My intentions.
So you said you're here from the press. So what are
my
your
intentions are to do a report and to let people know of what's happening and to interview people, and that's what my intentions are. And then to go home. Yeah.
Do you intend to follow the march from the start to the finish?
Yes.
Okay.
And speak to people.
And interview them on the way?
And interview them on the way. Okay. Very calmly.
So there's three of you here now. Are you expecting anyone else to attend?
No, just us three. I haven't come with lots of people. I've come here to do my job. I'm asking is, I'm here at work as a journalist. Are the police deciding who can be a journalist or not?
No, this has got nothing to do with your role.
Okay, so I'm here as a journalist to report. What are you telling me that I'm not allowed to report?
You personally are not to remain here, regardless of why you...
We have freedom of the press in Great Britain. You don't. The Metropolitan Police Force don't control which journalists are allowed to report on, because that then is dictatorship. You're controlling the media.
We're on this march. We don't want you here.
Mr. Robinson, Mr. Robinson.
And you're coming here to stir trouble.
What are you talking about? Excuse me. Oh wait.
Nothing to do with this.
Right. Let me make it really clear. Your presence here is causing alarm and distress
And you don't think
to
that...
members of this community.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay, go on, finish.
So we are asking you, there's a direction in place for you to now leave. That has been lawfully invoked at 11:22 by the City of London Chief Inspector, Mr. Fisher.
Can I just ask again?
No,
is there
you
freedom,
can't. I've
is
made
there
it
freedom
clear
of the
what my
press in Great
position is.
Britain?
You've got
Is there
exactly
freedom of the
2
press?
minutes to
Is
consider
there
your
freedom
position.
of the press in Great Britain? Is there?
That's not
Is there freedom of the press?
That is not what I'm discussing.
You are.
here.
You're telling me that there is no freedom of the press. You're here to decide who can report and who can't. No, there's freedom of the press in Great Britain. You're a fascist. You're a fascist. I believe they've allowed calls for jihad, they've allowed calls for war, they've done nothing. But and because I stand on that side, and I'm very honest about that, they've come in today, the police just have, and said that I have to leave.
That's wrong. It's appalling. And that's the problem with all of this, is that nothing's being reported fairly.
Non-Muslim hatred that's been allowed to be promoted across this nation. Hi, how are you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you keeping?
I'm not bad, thank you. So I would have already gone out right now. Hi, how are you? How are you? You alright? Because it's a bit confidential. So what's happening? We're going to arrest you. Apparently, he's arrested. How long is he? He's like to how are you? Hello. He's not doing anything. Does it look like I'm causing people alarm and distress? Does my presence here cause you any alarm and distress?
Absolutely not.
The police have said they're going to arrest me when I leave here. When I leave out of here, I'm not allowed to report. I'm just seeing as a Jewish person, what your view is.
No, I think the Jewish community can use as many allies as possible.
Do you know what? Some people will say, well, you should have left when the police told you to leave. well, I should just surrender my right as a journalist. I believe in freedom of the press. People have been imprisoned. Look, we're not China, we're not Russia, yeah? We're a free country. What do you think of what you've seen the last 3-4 weeks on the streets?
Yeah, no, it's very telling of the generational divide, because you see a lot more older people here, and obviously they have a stronger attachment to Israel and obviously the horrors in the earlier 20th century, but the younger generation obviously being indoctrinated in universities, they don't even have to be Muslim, you know, they're just like got this strange kind of like thinking that you can only sympathise with the perceived oppressed group. And
cultural Marxism?
Yeah, they
the
see
oppressor
Israel
versus
as
the oppressed.
example of imperialism, some white colonialists, and it's very...
A success, basically. Apparently, my presence can cause Jewish people alarm and distress.
I'm very distressed. I want you to tell everybody how distressed I am.
People call up the monuments, I just can't get over it. Climb up our war memorials, climb up our monuments, wear a Hamas, literally a Hamas uniform, yeah? On the streets of London, the police will stand there and they'll give you a little pat on the back. Yeah, go on lads, off you go. I mean, you can do what you want. Turn up to report fairly and be on the side of Israel and you'll be arrested. How are you, darling? How are you? Another far-right hooligan.
I thought you'd been arrested.
I am about to be.
Are you?
Apparently.
Well,
Sorry, I'm sorry, go on.
do you want us to fight for you?
No, I don't. No one fight.
I don't mind.
No one.
Well done, mate, anyway, yeah?
No, thanks.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, thank you very much.
No, cheers, boys. Cheers, lads. Cheers, boys.
I mean, they say they're going to arrest you.
They say they're going to arrest me, yeah. When you see these abuse of powers by the police, who Suella Braverman lost her job, they couldn't stop them marching on Armistice Day. They can't stop them calling for jihad. Hizb ut-Tahrir are prescribed in most nations. Yeah? Every Arab nation, they're a prescribed terrorist organisation. They're standing on the streets yesterday in this capital city calling for Muslim armies against Jews. Yeah? Yet they're going to arrest me. I'm just here to do a report, to do my job. That's it. How are you, darling?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? You alright?
I'm good.
How are you?
Yeah, well,
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
you can ask me a question.
Have you got any alarm and distress in me being here?
No.
The police have said that my presence here is going to cause people alarm and distress. I've not found anyone yet. I've found no one. Here they come. Here they come.
They're going to come, they're going to bother you.
Keep grab hold of me.
You just put me phone!
Keep walking then.